Hey guys, I want to go over the new iOS 11 with you for the iPhone. Now, by now, most of you iPhone users, if not the majority of you, have gotten iOS 11 on your phone. Some may not have, some may have said, well, you know, I don't know. New iOSs don't do good with apps, so I'm going to stick with 10. I'm going to show you why you should go to 11 because it's so much better and so much easier than 10. And for you Android users, you need to watch this video because after this video, you're going to run out and grab an iPhone because you are going to want to use the iOS 11. I'm on the iPhone 7 and I'm going to show you on this phone iOS 11. That's right, operating software 11 for the iPhone. You're going to want to use it. Get off Android. And for you 10s, go to 11. Come on, guys. I'm about to show you why you need to. The real Jimmy Hands. So when you go here, I'm going to try to do this backwards, see if I can do this backwards. On your settings, go up to software update. It should say that my software is up to date with the iOS 11.0. If it says 10 anything, upgrade, people. You need to upgrade, okay? So that's how you check that. Now, one of the great things about iOS 11 that I love, first and foremost, is the change of your toolbar. There's more items here to play with. Of course, your flashlights there. Your calculator and camera are now here instead of on your desktop over there. Also here, if you touch this and hold it down, now it adds two more. You can do your AirDrop from right here. You can do your personal hotspot, your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, data, and airplane mode, all from right here. The thing about airplane mode is if you need to charge your phone a little faster than normal, like you don't have the hour or hour and a half to do it, put your phone in airplane mode, plug it into the charger, and leave it, and it'll charge faster because it's not processing all the background processes. So that's what I love about that. Of course, like I said, there are more things to play with here on the toolbar. Then also, if you pull down your notifications now, you have your notifications. But if you go, I think it's this way, your camera comes up. Now you have your camera. You can play with your camera with photos, video, live, whatever. You want to go back to notifications, press the home button. Takes you back to notifications. Now, if you go the other way, your widgets come up. That's right. iOS 11 now has a whole lot of widgets that you can play with. You got Groupon, we've got Notes, the Verizon. We've got Notes. We've got the Verizon here. You can do a Verizon widget, and it tells you your data, so you don't always have to go to Verizon and sign in or pull up your app. You just pull down your notifications, pop it over, go to, like I said, go to notifications, pop it over, go to Verizon. There it shows your data. I'm on unlimited. I've used 63.63 gigabytes of data so far this month. And I'm not going to show you my balance, but you've got Capital One here. So there's Capital One. It'll show you your balance, and you can click a little button from the widget that'll take you to make payments. So again, you don't have to sign into Capital One or pull the app up and sign in and go to make a payment and all that. You go to the widget and you do it from right there, and the widget will tell you what your balance is each day. You can go to the battery, see what the battery power is. You can go to AdSense. All of you YouTubers out there who have AdSense, who are partners or whatever, there you go. Now you can see your AdSense right here on the widget. It tells you daily what your daily earnings are and where you're at on clicks. These are maps here, and it shows me that my car is parked 32 feet away. That's right, it tells me that. My car is currently parked 32 feet away. I better be parked 32 feet away. If it's parked more than that, we got problems. 32 feet is about where the driveway is at. So it tells you your maps. We're going to go over maps in a minute as well. And then there are different apps that you can add on here, ones that you use most commonly. You just click those and there you go. So those are your widgets. And of course, calendar. It's somebody's birthday this week. Now we're going to go to the home key. We're going to go to home, and I clicked that. But let me show you that too. Yeah, so what I did was I accidentally clicked Maps. So if you want to get into an app from somewhere like Maps, you go to your widgets, you do that, or you can pull up the app. And it takes you right to Maps. Okay, let's say we want to get directions somewhere. So I pull up Maps. It tells you different places that I've searched before. Starbucks, let's look up Starbucks. Well, it shows me the Starbucks in town. And you know what it does when you pull up direction, go to get directions to Starbucks, is it's going to give you this, where it gives you the address of the Starbucks you're actually looking for. I'm looking for the one in town. And you can call them. You can go to their website. You can favorite this, you know, I heart this app, so that anytime you want to get directions again to this place, you have it on your favorites. And you can also share it with people and say, hey, I'm here at this Starbucks. Where's that at? You can share this and it'll go right to them. Or share it on Facebook or whatever. So if we click share, yeah, you can share it just like you would share a photo or anything else you share on your iPhone. There you go. You can share it in a message or an email them and say, hey, here's where I'm at. Get your butt over here. So there you go. And that's a change from the maps in iOS 10. Once you click go, it's going to tell you your ETA.
Starting route to Starbucks.
That's right. And then it's going to
head south on Sunnyside Drive, then turn right onto Oak Glen Road.
Thank you, mate. Then you, of course, you're going to have your ETA. When are you going to get there? How many minutes is it going to take to get there? You can do the math. And then how many miles is it? I do want to show you in maps as well. That's new. This one is when you do get into this and you start driving, it will tell you which lane to get in. That white one is the turn lane that this person should be in. It'll tell you which lane to get in order to be going in the correct direction. Like let's say you're on the freeway, and sometimes you know how you're on the freeway and you go, gee, I don't know if I should be in the second lane or the third lane. What the hell's going on? Which lane do I need to be in to get off at this next exit? It will tell you what lane on an interchange to get in, whether it's this one or that one. It'll highlight as white, and that's the lane you need to be in. And I've already used that on the way to Los Angeles. I had iOS 11 beta. I was a beta user. And it worked. It tells you which lane to get in. It works. You're in the right lane in the interchange. Everybody else is jumping lanes, trying to get over real fast to get on the interchange. I was already there because I used this app, which had it highlighted. Another thing that I like about this is it'll tell you, well, indoor too. Now, this will also give you indoor maps so that you can look, and let's say you're at the airport, it'll tell you where security is. It'll tell you what food junkets are around, food at Terminal A. This works also for shopping malls. It'll tell you where Bed Bath & Beyond is. It'll tell you where some other store is, Walmart, whatever, and it directs you inside as well. Now, another thing I like, it tells you the speed limit. It'll tell you if this is 65 miles an hour, is 50 miles an hour, or if it's 45 miles an hour. It literally will tell you the speed limit of the road you're on. I've used it. I've already tried it out, and it does. It gives you the speed limit of the actual road you're driving on. It's a big change from iOS 10, and it's a change that I really like. The other things you'll notice is the App Store app has changed. Click the App Store, and everything you'll notice too when you open an app, it's bold black now. You can actually read what it is. This is messages or apps or Facebook or whatever. It's huge now. It's large, bold font now. It really helps you out. The App Store's changed a little bit too. You got to get in there and play with that. And one of the last things that I did want to point out, if you don't have it yet, get the KTLA 5 app. Watch KTLA 5 news in the morning. If you're not watching that, you're missing out. Guys, you're missing out. What are you doing? Get the KTLA5 app. The last thing I want to talk about, and I'll do a picture, is when you take photos of your desktop, let's say, or you capture something on Google or Instagram, something you want to share. It takes the camera, but look at this. We're going to tap the picture, and now it's going to let me draw on it, or I can change it. I can edit it a little bit. Or whatever is it at? There we go. We're going to mark it up a little bit. See, we're marking it up. There you go. Yeah. You can just let your kids play with this. You want your kids to have a coloring book, whether they're at the doctor or the dentist's office. There it is, folks, right there. And when you click done, it's going to ask you, do you want to delete it? Well, you're going to delete it, the screenshot, if it's a coloring book for the kid, right? Or you can save it to photos. We're going to delete this screenshot because it was a coloring book. So you can delete the screenshot, or you can save it, or do whatever with it, and then you can go back and share it. Great iOS. I hope all of you guys get it. If you don't have it, what the hell are you waiting on, iPhone users? And if you're an Android user, you're missing out.